Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. I'd like to have you this morning. Welcome, welcome. It's a Tuesday morning. I hope everybody is doing well. Greetings, everyone. Thank you for joining. You're welcome. Welcome to my kitchen. Thank you. Today I want to make some pasta and tomato stew and some fish. This is my fish here. I'll be using tilapia. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for joining. Hello. How are we doing today? How are we doing on this Tuesday morning? Hope all is cool. Hello everybody, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. Hope everyone is doing well. Doing well on this Tuesday morning. Greetings. Welcome to this channel, Yummy Kitchen Crafts. Today we're making some pasta and some tomato stew and some fish. Welcome everybody. Happy to see you all. How is everybody doing? Oh, we are all cool. We are all cool. I'm just putting some oil here. This is the oil I used to fry the fish. I'm using tilapia. Thank you everybody. You're welcome to this live stream. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome. So I just want to start heating up my oil while I go ahead and prep the fish. As I'm done with the fish, I can start frying it right away. Thank you all so much for joining. So I'll put my oil. Start heating up already. Thank you everyone for joining. This is my fish right here, my tilapia. So I'm going to cut it and clean. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. How are we all doing? My tilapia, the gills have not been taken out, so I have to take out the gills. Thank you all so much for joining. You're welcome to this channel. Welcome. How is everybody doing? I'm just getting my fish ready, so I'll start frying it while we get to other things. You're all welcome. Please double tap on your screen to like. Double tap, double tap. Hello everybody, you're welcome to this live stream. I'm making some pasta and tomato stew. So happy about fish. Thank you all for joining. I have a fish. I'm cutting the fish. For me to fry my knife. They're all getting blunt. Thank you very much for joining everybody. You're welcome to this live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I like cutting off these things before frying my fish. Thank you all so much for joining. You're welcome to this live stream. How is everybody doing? Welcome to this live stream. Take cut off the tail of this one. Scratch it off. My kitchen scissors got broken, so I can't even use it here. Welcome everybody, thank you for joining. Happy to see you all. How are we doing today? How are we doing? Hope everybody is doing well on this Tuesday morning. Hi Mel, hello, thank you for joining. How are you doing? You're welcome. Barbara, hi Barbara, you're welcome. Thank you for joining. Barbara is asking what are you making? I'm making some pasta and stew, tomato stew, and then I'll make it with this fish. I'm going to be frying the fish. So that's what is on our menu for today. Thank you, Barbara, for joining and commenting. I really appreciate it. You're welcome, everybody. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all so much for joining. Okay, I think I did not take out the gills from this one here. I take out the gills from this and just go in here and pull it out. Oops, that's a splash. Thank you all so much for joining and welcome to this live stream. Barbara is asking, where are you from? Barbara, I'm from Cameroon. I'm from Cameroon, in West Africa. That's where I'm from. Thank you all so much for joining. But I'm currently in the US. That's where I am right now. Please double tap on your screen as you join to give this video a like. So because I'm going to be frying the fish, I would burst the eyes so I can drain out the water. You know, when you're frying fish, the eyes have water in it, and when the oil gets to the water, you don't want that reaction. So you can either completely take out the eyes if you want, or you just pierce your eyes and press out water from the eyes. I like eating the eyes of fish, so I won't take it out. I won't take out the eyes. There's one more head left here. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Just as you join, double tap on your screen to give this live stream a like. So you go to the three dots on your top right hand corner and choose like. So we are done cutting the fish. Let me just set this aside. So I'm going to add some vinegar in here. This is my vinegar. I'll add it in here so I'll use it to wash the fish. Add my vinegar in here. Maria said hi. Hi Maria. Thank you so much for joining. Happy to have you. You're welcome to this live stream. You're welcome to this channel. I missed out somebody. Oh, Barbara said she's from New Jersey. Let me go back so I don't miss out on any comments. Okay. Barbara, thank you so much, Barbara. Happy to have you watching from New Jersey. Hello, Auntie Kiaris. Thank you so much. You're always there. I really appreciate Auntie Kiaris. Thank you so much for joining. And welcome to another live stream. Auntie Kiaris says, I like the eyes of fish. Oh, you too. I like the eyes of fish too. I like chewing it. And we have Hussein Ahmed. Hussein Ahmed say hi. Hi, Hussein. Thank you so much for joining and welcome to this live stream. Barbara says, nice to meet you. Thank you, Barbara. It's nice to meet you. I'm happy to have you today. Maria said, hi. Maria, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. And Auntie Carrie says, I sent you a message on okay, Auntie Carrie. I'm going to check it out. I'm glad we are finally able to find me. And then Kids says, nice to meet you and have a nice day. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kids. You're welcome. Have a nice day too. I'm happy you were able to stop by. So I want to quickly wash the fish and I'll be back in the camera. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for staying there. I just washed the fish. It's right here. I washed it a couple of times and it's very clean. My kitchen scissors is broken, otherwise I will use it to cut off all the stuff. My knife is not very sharp, so I'm going to leave it that way. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. So happy to have you. If you are just joining, you're welcome. You're welcome, welcome. Oh, Barbara is asking what kind of fish. It's tilapia. It's tilapia, the large tilapia. That's what the kind of fish we're using today. Auntie Carrie says, what are you going to do with the fish after frying? It's what I'll use to make the tomato stew. That will be our obstacle. Our obstacle in the tomato stew, Auntie Carrie. Alright, so my fish is here. I'm going to fry it, so I need as much water out of it as possible. Let me drain out this one. So I'm going to use this paper towel to dry it dry so I can soak out as much water from it as possible. Thank you guys so much. Please double tap on your screen as you join or as you watch. I really appreciate you all being here. You are just joining. We are happy to have you. Welcome to this channel. Welcome to my kitchen. And meanwhile, you can subscribe as well. I usually come live like this and cook, and then I upload videos as well. So if you want to be joining me in my kitchen to cook, you can subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever we have something up. Barbara is asking, is that one of the fish that is mostly eaten in Africa? Yes, where I come from, it's one of the most common fish that we eat where I come from. I don't know about other countries or other parts of that country, but where I come from, it's one of the fish that we eat. We have it fresh, and then it's also smoked and dried as well. So you have the fresh one and you have that which is dry, really dry. I'll check if I still have the dry one here so I can show you what it looks like. And you know, the fresh one is good in some kind of dishes, and the dried one too is good for some kind of dishes. So just depends on what you're cooking. So if you're just joining, what I'm doing here is just me. I just washed this fish, so it's really wet and I have to fry it. So I'm just trying to soak out as much water as possible from it before I deep fry it. Meanwhile, if you can see, my oil is here already heating up. So by the time we are done, we can start frying. We don't have to start waiting for the oil to heat up from scratch. That way you're able to save some time in your kitchen. Yes, Barbara, thank you so much for watching. Okay, I think I've taken out as much water as possible. If I see any, I'll dry it out. So I'm going to season the fish. I have here some garlic salt. That's what I'm going to season my fish today. I'll season it just very lightly, very lightly. Sometimes I usually just fry my fish like this, especially when I'm using it to cook inside stew or soup or whatever. But if it's being served like that, all right, I'll season, or I season it very lightly. So this is my garlic salt. I'm going to just lightly season the fish. Or fish is actually one of those things that, I mean, I always say it has some kind of seasoning in it, because even when you fry it like this, it's not tasteless as excuse me, as some other kinds of foods or fish or what meat. So I'm just seasoning this very lightly with my garlic salt. Just plain salt is good as well, and as well you can still just deep fry it like that. If you are using it to, if you are going to put it inside of your stew or your soup. Okay, Mama is asking, is this going to be only fish stew? No, I'm going to be putting it inside of tomato stew. Inside of you, it's like the obstacle. Should I say obstacle? I don't want to say meat because it's fish. It's what I'll be using to cook my tomato stew. We say obstacle in pidgin. Like I always say, I'll teach my audience pidgin English. So when you come here, be prepared to learn at least one pidgin word before the end of the live stream. That's if you're interested in learning pidgin English, though. Okay. So I've seasoned the fish. You can see here I still have some of the garlic salt I set aside to use to season the fish. So it was really small, and I have something left. So the seasoning was really light, very light. My oil is not yet quite hot, so I'll have to tarry a little bit for the oil to heat up. So while I'm waiting for the oil to heat up, I'll just go ahead and put in some water here for the pasta. Thank you all so much for joining. So happy to have you. So happy. Please, as you join, double tap on your screen to give a like to this live stream, and meanwhile subscribe as well to this channel. I always say subscribing is free, liking is free, so I really appreciate your support. Okay, so in here is the water for the pasta. So to the water I'm going to add some salt, a little bit of salt, and I'll add some olive oil. No, the oil helps it not to stick. I mostly add oil to the water I'm using to cook my pasta. When the pasta is being served with maybe stew or soup. But if I'm doing the, how do we call it, the saute type or the jollof pasta, I just cook it like that without adding oil to the water. So all of that is set. Let me return the salt and oil. Okay, I guess the oil is now really hot, so it's time to put the fish in the oil. Let me take you guys over this way. Okay, so it's time to go in with the fish. Let me move the camera backwards a little bit because this oil is hot. Let me hold this is my shield. I'll hold it like this and put the fish inside so it doesn't go to my face. I think all of it can fit inside, so I'm just trying to. It's not good to crowd it actually, so it doesn't stick together yourself and reduce the probability of it scratching. But you know, I don't have all the time to stay in this kitchen cooking, so putting as much as can go in here. Thank you all so much for joining. Please double tap on your screen to like and subscribe to the channel. Liking and subscribing are all free. All free. So all of it went in the oil. So we are good here. I just like to put it to the stand and not laying down. Alright. Okay, so this is good. Let's leave this to be frying, and we have here the water for our pasta. So that's good. So we'll now go on to something else. This is the tomatoes we'll be using. We have to blend it right now. I have to move you with me. I always like my audience to see everything I'm doing. That's why you see me, I keep moving the camera so you don't miss out on anything. Because I know you're here to pick one or two things, right? Okay, Barbara is asking, does it still come out crispy when you put everything inside the pan? Yes, it does, Barbara. It does. One thing to be sure it comes out crispy is you should put it in the oil when the oil is really hot, and then you let it to crisp as much as you like it to. Yeah. So it was still the wok is quite big, so there's even still some space inside. So it's actually okay. It's not as crowded as I was scared it's going to be. So it's cool. It's cool. Alright, so this is my tomatoes. We are going to blend it. Let me grab my blender. So we're going to blend the tomatoes. I want to explain. So if you look at the tomatoes, right? I put it in the oven. I have some tomatoes here. This is onion, and you can see some garlic cloves in here. I put the tomatoes with the onions and some garlic cloves, and then I sprayed some oil on it and put it in the oven to cook it a bit. That's why you see it looks like this. So I put this in the oven for it was like 45 minutes at 350 Fahrenheit. So I'm just going to transfer this into my blender and blend it. I do not have any. I usually do this with bell peppers, but I do not have any bell peppers, so I'll do with what was available. No, that's one of the interesting things about cooking. Sometimes you want to cook and you don't have everything, but you can still do with what you have, right? You can still come out with something delicious with what is available. No, it's not every time that is what available. Everything is. You can lay your hands on everything. If I had to get some bell peppers, I have to. So this is my tomatoes. Something happened to me the other day. I was blending something in this blender and it just stopped working. So I was like, I hope my blender is not bad. I was really hoping it's going to work. And I tried it this morning and it started working. It came on. So I thank God. And it happens sometimes. I mean, the blender just stops working, and then you keep it for a couple of days and it starts working. So let's blend our tomatoes. So you can blend your tomatoes as much as you want. You can do a rough blend depending on the texture of the stew you want at that point in time. You can roughly blend it. You can blend into a smooth paste, whatever texture of the stew you want. So this is what we have here. It's not a very smooth paste. That's how I want it to be. And you know, when you're using the bell peppers, I usually use red bell peppers. That way it increases the intensity of the red color of my stew. And I just checked this morning. I thought I still had some paprika, but my paprika is finished as well. But it's fine. I'm still going to have some delicious stew. Okay, this is the dry tilapia I was talking about. I don't know if Barbara is still here. This is the dry tilapia. And let me show you. You get the one that's still full. See, this is what it looks like. And the flavor of this dry one is completely different. It's very different. You know, it's smoked kind of, so just the flavor of that, the smokiness in it, it gives another flavor. And this is the dry tilapia. Very tasty. Very. Thank you all so much for joining. Oh, Mama is asking if I dried it myself. No, I did not dry it myself. This was sent from home. This was sent from home. You know, being here, we always like to still eat our African food, right? Because of course we are still getting used to the stuff here, and we don't know how to make it. So we like to stick with what we know. So from time to time, we always get stuff from back home. They send stuff, food stuff to us. The one that can be sent, because not all can be sent, you know. There are regulations and all of that. So that we still have our African food in stock, and we can always still cook it. Please, as you join, double tap on your screen to give a like. Our fish is frying. The water to make the pasta is bringing it to boil. So I'm going to move from there. Auntie Carrie says, if you have a house, you can dry it by yourself. Yes, Auntie Carrie, that's very true. I've seen people drying it, but I've never tried before. People actually dry it themselves. Like, I haven't done that before. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you are just joining, you're welcome to this live stream. Okay, this is our fish here frying. Let me move it over this way. I don't drain it and see what's happening. Fish is frying nicely. I'll let it fry on that side for a while so it gets dry on one side, and I'm going to flip the other sides so it gets dry as well. Okay, I see Barbara is asking, when do you use dry fish? I use dry fish in things like if I'm making bitter soup, it's a kind of vegetable. I use dry fish. If you're making arrow is a kind of vegetable as well, you use dry fish. If you're making something like equang, I mean, these are our dishes. I'm just calling the names the way we call it. I know as time goes on, I'm going to cook all of those dishes here, and you will see that we use dry fish in all of those as well. And those are dishes that they don't go at all with fresh fish. So if you want to use just dry fish or dry meat or smoked meat in those kind of dishes. Yeah, but it's okay. I'll put another one.
Mommy.
I'm going to put another
Mommy. I didn't hear you again. Mommy, my stickers.
Where's the sticker?
My stickers. Are you sure you have stickers?
Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you all for watching. We're still in here. Let me check on the fish. I think I can flip it now, and of course I'm using my shield, right? So I don't. This doesn't work on my face. So let me see if it's good for me to flip. It's kind of wet, so I'll just leave it in a little bit more before flipping. Just wanna. What is it again? Yeah? What does you want? What happened? Your what? I'll just leave this in here for a bit. What is happening now? Alright, the water for the pasta is boiling. I don't know if you can see this way.
Fiona, let's go and water the plant.
And this is the pasta I'm going to use. This one. It's actually this one is brown rice pasta. And then this other one is corn and rice. I'll put them together. So I'll just give that a square. And let it cook to be as tender as I want it to be. Thank you all so much for joining. Please double tap on your screen as you join. Give a like. Okay. Did you want us to? Did she water? Yes, washing. Now let's stuck together. Let's put it apart. Okay, so this side is really quite dry. Yeah, stuck together, so I'll just try it, and when I take it out, I'll try to break them apart. Like I said, that's why it's not good to put in a lot at a time, so they don't stick together. Because when it sticks, and if you're not careful, the fish will shatter in the oil. And now, because I'm going to use it I'm going to use the fish in the stew, I'll make it to be a little bit more dry or more crispy than we normally will have for regular fish that is eaten just deep fried. Because once I put it in the stew, it will soak up the moisture from the stew and soften up a little bit. So when I'm using my fish in stew, I usually fry it to be crispier than regular deep fried fish. So our pasta is here. We are just joining. Welcome to this live stream. So happy to have you join us today. Please double tap on the screen to give a like and subscribe to this channel so you can always join me in my kitchen to cook. So we are making our pasta. This is the pasta right here, and tomato stew and fried fish. We're putting the fried fish in the tomato stew actually, so I'm not making it really separately. So I just flip the fish, and the other side won't be there for too long like the previous side, because part of it was frying already, so we don't have too much time on this other side. Thank you so much everybody for joining. I really appreciate you all. Really appreciate. Anthony Terry said hi. Hello Anthony, thank you so much for joining. We're happy to have you. Welcome to this live stream. Welcome to this channel. How are you doing, Anthony? Where are you watching us from? I just turned on the light. I hope it's a bit more visible now. Thank you guys so much. really appreciate you all. Remember, we have to keep stirring our pasta. Oh, should stay away from that fish. It's splashing oil. Just stay away from here. Go very far. Take it and go down the other side. I'll give the fish a few more minutes and be good to take it out. Oops. Yes.
It's a bird.
What?
It's a bird.
Where is it?
It's a bird.
Where is it? What complicated?
It's a bird.
It's a ball.
It's a
Where's the ball?
bird.
Santos. I'm sorry if I did not call it very well. Well, welcome, Frankie. Welcome to this channel. Thank you for joining this live stream. So happy to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, the fish thing is good to take it out now. So we take out our fish and proceed. I'm just checking on the pasta. So I'll turn on the heat from the fish. Let me turn off this one from here. So this is the thing I used to make the tomatoes inside. I'm just cleaning up a little bit and drying it. I'll take out the fish at this point. Yeah, just stay away from this fire, please. Go. I've just lined this bowl with tissue paper so you can soak up that extra oil from the fish. Yes. A bee? Yes, nice. Bumblebee. Okay, so our fish is good. I have to put this oil for a bit so the kids don't come and complain a bit. Let me clean up this spilled oil and then we'll go ahead to make the tomato stew. Yeah. I am back. Sorry, I had to step away for a second to attend to something else. But I'm back here now. This is the pasta. My pasta has been cooking. And I think it's as tender as I want it to be now.
But pasta.
Pasta.
Eat pasta.
You want to eat pasta, right?
Yes, I want to eat pasta.
Yes, you have to go down. Let me make it clear.
Eat. Pasta.
Pasta, no pasta.
Daddy.
You
Daddy.
want to...
Pasta. Mommy. Daddy.
Yes.
I want pasta.
You want to...
Yes. So please make it.
Make this quick.
It's pizza.
Yes, let me make it quick.
Go.
So I'm going to drain the pasta and then we'll make the drink out the pasta. Some of this heat. And quickly clean up this spilled oil so we can proceed to make the stew. Thank you all so much for being here. Those who just joining, you're welcome. Really appreciate you joining us today. Double tap on your screen to like and hit the subscribe button. This side is still hot, so I won't clean that side now. This is our pasta.
And here we go. And we take the plate.
So our pasta is cooked. It's rice pasta and corn. That's why you see it has different colors. I mean, it makes it beautiful. You see, it looks brown and kind of cream white. So I'll put it here and just partially cover it. So
Where's the purple?
what?
Where's the purple?
Where's the purple? I don't know. Where did you put it? Emma, where did you put it?
Where's the purple?
Momo, where is the thing for the floss? Do you know where it is?
I threw it in the garbage
Goodness.
because there is no more rope.
She uses it to play.
Fiona, look. Ooh. Then we can open it up. Mommy.
What's that?
You will see when I'm more than opening it.
So I'll make the stew in here. This pot is actually big.
Voila! It's just a paper. I'll just fold it in. Then we leave it over it. It's a snowball. Fiona, it's a snowball.
I'll use this one instead. This one is, it's more open so you can better see inside. The pot I could use is the one that the pasta is inside, but I don't want to start moving things up and down and washing it. So I'm just going to use this one. The other smaller pot I have is too small. I hate using small pots to cook and having stuff boiling and spilling all over the place. So I'd rather use a big pot than a smaller one. Alright, so we'll use some of the oil we used to fry the fish. Because when you're making stew, you need enough oil for the tomato to fry or to cook inside. And of course, you can always drain out the extra oil after at the end. So don't be scared that we are using a lot of oil. Stew goes with a lot of oil, but of course, you can always drain it out at the end. So our oil is heating up. I have here some onions. Let me clean up the onions. You want to go this way? Yeah, it's up.
Wait, that's the snowball.
So this is onion. I just want to cut the onion and then we'll saute it in the hot oil. I mean, cut up your onion however you like. Want to drink water? Mom wants some water. Mom, get her water from there.
Look how the water is dripping.
Take some water. Take.
Mommy,
No, don't touch it. Drink your water.
Mommy,
Yes.
I keep it in the pot and lunch.
Ooh. Okay, so I'll just chop out this onion and I'll prepare the onions with the oil. I like onions, so I'll use a whole onion. If you are just joining, you're welcome to this live stream. I'm making some pasta and tomato stew. So our oil, just add the onion in here and going to mix it. So I saute the onions for a bit before adding the tomato paste which we blended at the start. This is very simple tomato stew. No, don't put that inside it. No. You're going to spoil it. Don't put it inside. You can use this bowl. Take this bowl. So we just want the flavor of that onion in our stew. Okay, so this is good. I'm actually going to use some tomato paste. The tomato I made is not much. I use some tomato paste for increase the volume a little bit, and also we'll get that redness in it. I'm just adding this is store-bought tomato paste. Not adding much. You can skip this as well. I'm just using it because I don't have the red bell peppers. When I'm using red bell peppers, I'll hardly ever use tomato paste in my stew. Because to be honest, this tomato paste it kind of changes the taste of your stew. Stew with tomato paste and the one without this store-bought tomato paste, to me it tastes a little different. So I always avoid using this store-bought tomato paste. Sometimes I use it, but most often I don't. And I have my enough red bell peppers. I skip this one. I'll just fry in that tomato paste in here for a bit, then we go in with the other one. Thank you all so much. If you are just joining, welcome to this live stream. Please double tap on your screen to like it.
Is this close remaining for
And yes. So I'm just frying this for a bit before I add in the other tomato paste. So I just want it to cook some more. You know, the other tomatoes we did, it was cooked already. So I have to bring this one to about the same level before adding it. What are you doing? You're making a mess. What is that? Stop. You're spoiling your thing. What do you think here? So this should be good. I'll not add the tomato paste from earlier. Okay, so I'm going to cook this for a while, and then when it's ready, we'll proceed from here. I'm just mixing it to be sure that it's incorporated very well in the oil, and then let it cook. Cook. Thank you all so much for joining. I really appreciate you. Just tap on your screen to give a like and subscribe to this channel. Liking and subscribing are all free. So, and also turn on the notification bell, so when we are live or when I upload a video, you'll be able to join on time if you are available. Meanwhile, if you're just joining at the end of this live stream, you may want to go back to the start to see where we are coming from. So I'll leave this to cook, and from time to time I'll come and stir it so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot, so it doesn't get burnt. So while it's cooking, I have dishes here to do. Join me to do the dishes, so then we'll check on the stew from time to time. Thank you all so much for joining. Mama, make sure she doesn't put water on the books, okay?
Can I make paper?
Our tomato is cooking on the fire. So while it's cooking, I have to wash up this heavy stuff in here. Thank you all so much for joining. Please double tap on your screen to give a like and subscribe to this channel for more cooking content, more food content. Because as time goes by, I'm introducing other things, not just cooking, but still food related stuff, food themed stuff. So you don't want to waste. You're going to get really, really interested. Oh, Barbara is asking, did I miss what type of season? Is it this fresh tomatoes and onion? Oh, no, Barbara, you haven't missed anything. We are still coming, okay? When our tomato is cooked to a certain level, I'll add in other stuff. So you don't miss anything. I know, right? I'm sorry I forgot to mention that. So when it cooks to a certain level, then I'll now add in the seasoning I want to add. So you're right on track. You do not miss anything. Anything. Barbara, thank you so much for this thing here. I really, really appreciate. I really appreciate. Barbara, again, sing. Thank you so much, Barbara. Barbara. Yes. So let me stir the tomatoes. So I was just stirring the tomatoes. You want to cook the tomatoes until the oil is kind of see the oil floating, then you know that you're good to go. I just give it a stir. I'll keep having to give it a stir from time to time so it doesn't get burned at the bottom. Hi, I see somebody just joined. I said hi. I'm sorry, I can't read your name. I can't read your name in the language in which it is. I'm so happy to have you join us. You're very much welcome to this live stream. Thank you so much. We're making some pasta and tomato stew, and with some tilapia. We fried our tilapia already, so our tomato stew is cooking. It's cooking. It's almost. It won't be long because you know the tomato was cooked before, so we don't have so much time on the fire. And that's one reason why I like to pre my tomatoes and before blending it for my stew. That way it doesn't take much time to cook. Unlike when you just blend your raw tomatoes and stuff, it takes longer to cook because the water has to dry out completely. So when you cook it, it releases water, so it takes a lesser time to dry out and be ready. I know some people argue that the same time you use to pre-cook or to bake it is the same time that we have added to cooking the raw blended tomatoes, but I won't agree. It's actually less. Let me check on the tomatoes again and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just checked the tomatoes. Just has like a minute or so. I have to hurry up here so that we can round up with our tomato stew and food will be ready. blender, and then we'll go back to our stew. Okay, let's go check on the stew. Thank you everybody. If you are just joining, you are highly welcome to this channel. Very, very much welcome. So we are making stew, and we have this far gone. This is what our stew looks like. So you see the oil is floating. So we are good to go. Let me clean up this splashes of oil. Welcome everybody. It's a little burnt. Left it too long without stirring. And it's okay, nothing serious, so we are good. So I'm now going to add the salt. Just a little bit of salt, and then my seasoning cube. I mean, stew is one of those things that you don't want to have a salty stew. You don't want a salty stew, not at all. You add your seasoning to your taste. So I'm going to go in with just 2 cubes of my seasoning cubes. I added a little bit of salt. I remember our fried fish was salted, so it's going to balance out any other salt I need in there. At this point, I will add my famous ginger and garlic. These are ginger and garlic kind of cubes. I know this already has garlic, right? I roasted the tomatoes with garlic, and I salted the fish with garlic salt, and then I'm adding some more garlic. This one actually has ginger and garlic, so this is me actually adding ginger in here. I'll add some black pepper. So I'm adding some black pepper. And then I'll add some nutmeg. Nutmeg gives some, this is my nutmeg. It gives some good flavor to tomato stew. So I'll add some of it. I still haven't gotten the white pepper. Where I usually get it from is a bit far from me, and I haven't gone that direction all this way. So otherwise I have added some some white pepper. So basically that's it. You can add whatever seasonings you like. I'm going with just this for today. So if I had white pepper, I would have added it in here, but I don't have. So I'll go with just this. Okay, so now I know my tomato is fully cooked. With a little bit of water. Don't want it too thick, because I'm still to add the fish and it's going to be the perfect texture I want it to be by the time I'm done. So you see how thick it is. Add in a little bit more water. A seasoning cube hasn't yet dissolved completely. Let me press it out. Press it down. The flavor from the roasted garlic is so nice. The roasted garlic and onion. And remember I said if you have your bell peppers, remember to go in with it. My paprika is finished as well, but it's cool. We're still going to have some delicious stew. So this is our fish. I'll go in with the fish at this point. Remember the fish we fried earlier on. I had to separate the fish, it was stuck together. Thank you all so much for joining. Okay, there we go. So this is tilapia fish which we had fried earlier on. Just going in with this now. I'm going to add some. This is parsley. It's frozen. It was chopped already and frozen. I mean, you can add green onions. You can add leeks, whichever one you like, and as much seasoning as you like. But trust me, with just this is very nice because my fish is fried. Going a little bit more water. Stew with fried fish. Just the fried fish itself takes the flavor of your stew to another level. So even if you don't have too much to put inside, it's very okay. Let me use this smaller spoon to stir it. I think I'm going to go in a little bit more water. I mean, however thick you want your stew to be, you're adding as much or little water as you want. So I just want my fish to get in some of the stew, and then also release the flavor inside the stew. And remember, we use the oil we used to fry the fish, so it smells so good. So good. Alright. It still looks kind of thick because I know when it cools down it will thicken up some more. So I don't want to over mix, so I don't scatter my fish. I know I fried the fish very well, and if you notice, I mentioned this earlier, I fried the fish to be kind of more crispy than you would normally have regular fish that you want to fry and eat it like that, or you want to serve it like that. When I'm making stew, I make it a bit drier, a bit crispier. When I'm putting the fish in the stew, that way it's going to absorb some of the moisture from the stew, and it will be the perfect texture. I'll just cover this for about some 2 more minutes and
No!
okay, I'm not tearing off important stuff. This little ones. And at this point, you can lower your heat. You don't want it to be too high. You just want the ingredients you added and the fish to kind of incorporate in there. So your heat doesn't need to be too high.
But mommy, actually, me and Sienna are making soup. Our soup is with ice cream toppings. Our ice cream toppings in our soup is chocolate.
Thank you all so much for joining. If you're just joining, you're welcome to this live stream. We're making some pasta. Our pasta is right here, cooked already. We fried our fish. We are making our tomato stew, and it's almost excuse me, it's almost done. At the end of this video, you can go back and watch from the start to see exactly what we were doing and how we got to this point. There another ingredient you can add if you want. You could add curry. I don't always add curry to my stew.
But Sienna,
When you add curry to stew, it I don't know. My tummy doesn't accept it, so I usually don't add curry to my stew. But if you like curry, you can add it. Go ahead and add your favorite flavors and your favorite seasonings. Okay, so this is good. Let me taste it. It's perfect. Seasoning is very okay. So you see how thick it is. This is good to eat with rice or with pasta that we make here. So just another minute or so and we'll be good to go. Good to go. Okay, Momo, help us to put it on, please.
Okay, mommy. But first thing we put little papers into our envelope. Yeah. And then we will add some water in it because you only want to into the wrap.
Pasta, right?
Yes, I like pasta. I mean, mommy, I love spaghetti more than pasta. Instead, thinking that this was pasta.
Oh, the stew is ready. I just turned on the heat.
Now, what is that revenue?
Where did you girls put it?
I mean,
So let me serve it. So you can see what we have. See our end product. So is it all this extra, or we're going to drain it out? Because we don't need all of that. We needed it just to cook our stew. So this is the stew. Very delicious. Very, very, very delicious. Our stew is ready.
The octopus, you look so
And some fish. There you go.
Rainbow!
Who is having this bowl?
Rainbow. I like the rainbow.
So our food is ready. I'm just going to...
Mama, I like this one, and
Let me drain out the extra oil. Like I said, when you're making stew, you need quite some oil to cook your tomatoes in it. So at the end, you can always drain it out because you don't want to consume that amount of oil. You honestly shouldn't. So you take out as much as possible. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm just... Alright, so this is what our stew looks like. I'm just taking out the extra oil that we used to fry the tomatoes. See how much is here? And I'll take out a little bit more. So that's it. Our stew is ready. Our pasta is ready. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining.
my pasta.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. I really, really appreciate you all. See you in my next live stream. I have to go now. Thank you so, so much, and have a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone.